I have fond memories. Fifth grade, to be exact, an all-time favorite teacher. Her name was Mrs. Frack. Each afternoon, we let math rest, let history take a break. And she'd open up Laura Ingalls Wilder and read, I think, to keep us awake. One day she read about their old dog, Jack. I can still recall the part. And when that faithful critter died, it nearly tore out our hearts. There was a boy a couple rows behind me, just broke down sobbing aloud. It startled every one of us. That grief was so profound. Even Mrs. Frack went quiet, her voice caught in her throat. It's funny how a simple story can rock a little boat. But we learned that day that sorrow's real and love runs deep and wide. A dog can carve a place in you no tears can ever hide. But then she turned the page and another tale began about Pa Ingalls walking home one night without a horse or wagon. The dark was thick as molasses, no moon casting a light. He shuffled along with careful step, the trail hardly in sight. Then, up ahead, he saw it, a shadow big and square. His pulse kicked like a bronc inside. That's gotta be a bear. He froze there like a fence post, and the bear just stood there too. Two silhouettes in a standoff neath a sky of inky blue. Well, Paul gripped a stick for courage and said a prayer beneath his breath and waited for the moment he might have to fight to death. But dawn began its slow rise, painting gold across the glade, and Pa blinked hard and chuckled low at the sight the sunrise made. No grizzly stood before him, no danger, tooth, or hump, just a harmless blackened tree trunk, a burned-out prairie stump. I reckon we've all been there on some trail of fear or doubt, where shadows grow like giants and the night keeps truth shut out. We stare at things that scare us, things we think will do us harm, till Jesus brings his morning light and shows there's no real alarm. For the light don't change the prairie or the stump that blocked our way. It just lets our eyes see clearly what was true at break of day. So when the dark starts whispering and your courage comes up thin, remember how the sunrise made old Pa Ingalls grin. The Savior is that sunrise, and his truth will always show most bears we fear in darkness ain't the threats we think we know. Just shadows on the trailhead, just stumps along the ride, and everything looks different when the light walks by your side.